Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Nelson Velasquez. Leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Man at first. Now, Justin Johnson. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and it's out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
Now the number 2 hitter. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the second baseman, Labor. Up next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Line drive. Corrals it. And that is that. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Justin Johnson. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Yastrzemski settles under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3. So 2 down. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. A second scores as well. Save. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 1.
runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base.
Now at the plate, Justin Johnson.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Hey, here you go.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Waters whips it in quickly as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fired to second, and that's two.
These boys are ready to make the play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
New inning getting started. Now it's the power speed combo. Justin Johnson.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that's ball four.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Now it's Jansen to hit. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
So first and second with one gone. Here's George Springer. Burns throws over, and he's back in safely. In the air, out towards left center. Waters moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, Dalton
Johnson over at second. Guerrero on at first with two down. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got two outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
base hit center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 4-1. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
Two on, two outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Base is full, two gone. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
2-2 down. Hit hard on the ground to short. Off balance throw in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. And midway in the fourth, it's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 1.
One out.
Drew Waters stands in.
Number 6, Drew Waters.
The Royals trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. On the ground, right side. Johnson. Throw to first is in time. So digging in, Justin Johnson. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
All loaded up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one lifted to left, moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
One down. Danny Jansen, the next to hit. Two on, one out. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Out to short. Witt zips it across. That takes care of Springer. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Royals 1. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And here is Nelson Velasquez.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Two on, 1 out. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's safe at third. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
1 down. Now it's going to be Justin Johnson. 4 for 4 with 4 singles. That one ripped. Waters going back on this one. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man at second with 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Danny Jansen. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
So the tying run at second and a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. On the ground right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So the Blue Jays strand 3. They're down 2, 7-5. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Puts a bunt down. Over to Bichette. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Third baseman,
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Smash to the left side. Over to first, and that's the third out. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And now Freddie Fermin kicks and fires to the right side. Johnson in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning.
Now the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. It's 5-0. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
1 out, runner at second. Danny Jansen getting ready to hit.
Jansen.
Go now, come on now, one time.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. Tries to get back and save.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now the right fielder, George Springer. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Johnson at second. Jansen at first. 2 out of the inning. Comes up empty.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score.
Now batting, second
Johnson in his 3rd season, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add on. It's 6-3.
to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on it.
Base is empty, one away. Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Fires over to Guerrero, and that is out number 2.
The right fielder, number 60, Hunter Renfroe.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Johnson. He's already homered here in this one. And a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The pitch. And that'll fall for a base hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Picks himself up an RBI.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in.
First and second, no outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Joey Gallo. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 7-7.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And a pitch. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Fires over to Guerrero. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now the lefty. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody